Alright, so for today, our tutorial is about picking up stitches from cast-on stitches. So this is a technique where if you have cast-on stitches and then how you pick up those cast-on stitches to create some more stitches where you need them to be. So in this case, for my berry picker fingerless gloves, we already casted on 2 additional stitches. That is for the pinky part where you can see here. So earlier in the pattern, we did cast on 2 additional stitches, and that's where that came from, that placement for the pinky. So we are now working our ring finger, which we again have those 2 cast on stitches, which we will use for the middle finger later on in the pattern. So, but for this tutorial, I just wanted to show you how we pick up those stitches from the earlier cast on stitches. So it can be tricky, and I just wanted to emphasize again that as much as possible, make your stitches a little bit on the tighter end so that way you can avoid holes later on, since we are going to be doing a lot of weaving in the ends later on after this project. So, but for those picking up the stitches, I try to go in on the base of the first stitch, and this is to maximize the holes too. So because if you go in, let's do the second. So I take that kind of like the whole stitch for the second one, and that is to avoid the holes, just because it's all trial and error. If you have done projects in the past, such as sweaters or where you have to make up for the gap that the stitch creates, normally there's a hole. So what you want to do is, as much as possible, tighten your stitches so that way you can minimize the holes afterwards. So I just wanted to show you the first round after the pickup of the stitches. So at this point as well, as much as possible, you want to pull on the yarn just to the point where you can still work it, but there's not going to be additional gaps or unpleasant holes that you have to patch in somehow afterwards. So we're just doing our knitting in the round here for our ring finger. And for the cast on stitches, it will be kind of tight like this, but that's okay. It is still possible to work it. So you just need to kind of like adjust your yarn here and there to make to compensate for the tightness if it's too tight for you. But it comes with practice too. So I just don't want you to get discouraged, because you will eventually get it. So yeah, we just knit in the round, and then we knit those pickup stitches that we created from the base of the pinky. And that is how we do it. It will have holes, but with our tail end of the yarn, we can still work it, and we can try to patch up whatever gaps we have. And there is that. Thank you for watching.